welcome to Forensics Detectors. I am Dr. Cos, you guessed me, the gas detector, folks, and today I am your vape detector expert. Look, folks, vaping, e-cigarette detector. Dr. Cos, do you have a vape detector? I am a landlord. I want to see if someone was vaping in my home. Dr. Cos, I am a hotel owner and I want to understand if someone was vaping in my hotel. Folks, what do we have here? We have a very sensitive smoke detector, folks. Very sensitive smoke detector by Forensics Detectors. It detects smoke particles, particulate matter 2.5, weed smoke, cannabis smoke, and look, folks, e-cigarette vape smoke also. See, folks, and these are electronic cigarettes that come in different variants, different flavors, and I started experimenting and looking into this, and it's amazing what's out on the market. It's quite interesting, innovation at its best right over here, folks. Okay, now look, we have our very sensitive smoke detector from Forensic Detectors. Inside, it has a laser scattering sensor that detects the minutest, the smallest amount of particulate that is in the air. Okay, folks? What happens? Air gets drawn in, smoke particles come in, there's a little fan, it goes onto the sensor, it scatters the laser light, and then it gets picked up by a photo detector, and it then transmits a current, and it presents you with the concentration of PM 2.5 in milligram per cubic meter. Okay, folks, milligram per cubic meter. So it's a very, very, very small scale when it comes to detection of things in the air. That's basically the way to think about it. And we're going to do a quick demo to our cherished, our beloved smoke detectors that have saved many lives over the years. Okay, folks, we've got the first alert, we've got the kitty, and we've got the Xsense smoke alarms that I purchased from Amazon. Check it out, folks. Great deals. Xsense, $16.99. The kitty over here is $17.09, and the first alert is $18.99. Now, under $20, the Forensics Detector super sensitive smoke detector is sold for about $100. Here we are in July 2022. Okay, folks, that's what we're dealing with. So you'll be more sensitive, as you will see. However, these guys are much cheaper and are meant to save lives when there's an actual smoke situation or a fire situation, smoldering situation going on in a home, in a building, and things like that. So two different purposes, but you will see the sensitivity difference, and that's the whole point of the demo. Okay, folks? So again, before we go on, these are e-cigarettes. Inside there is glycerin, there is a liquid with nicotine. Okay, the atomizer then makes it into a gaseous vapor form. That is the smoke. Look, folks, see, that is the smoke. It's actually liquid in there, gets atomized, and then it becomes into this what we call a colloidal phase, a vapor phase, a smoke phase. Okay, now within that smoke there are particles, there are metal nanoparticles, there is propylene glycol, glycerin, okay, there is nicotine, there are other volatile organic compounds, and there are other carcinogens. So the studies have shown unequivocally vaping is not safe. We all know that, we understand it, just like normal cigarettes. But let's carry on to this little demo that I'm actually quite interested. So Dr. Cos is not a vapor, I don't smoke, I don't vape, but I will start with little puffs onto these detectors, and just keep your eyes on this guy over here. Okay, you're gonna see it crawl up, and as time goes on, I'll be making bigger puffs, and we'll see how big the puffs need to be to trigger the typical smoke home alarms. Okay, folks? Now, let's carry on. Let's do it. So, again, excuse me if I cough. I don't do this. I never do this. Okay? I'll first do it this direction. Little puffs. Okay. See that number go up from 2 up to 500. It comes back down also. Okay, it's another e-cigarette. This actually does not have nicotine. It's made for those folks that want to get off nicotine. Okay, but we use this as our smoke source. It's got all the LED lights. It's quite fancy. see it's jumping up, but these guys have yet to alarm. Okay, let me get bigger puffs, alright. I think this basically has maxed out. There you go. Home alarms triggered once I got the bigger puffs. So I just hushed these guys. It's got out of control. It's got out of control. Okay, you saw what happened, folks. We hushed these guys. At a certain point, when I increased the density of smoke, the amount of smoke, they did trigger. Okay, folks, these guys do trigger, but you need more smoke. This guy, very, very sensitive in there. And that's the whole point of this little demo, okay, folks? Because I know I get many calls and I see a lot of things on YouTube, but this is, I think, a fairly, not the most controlled experiment, not at all, but you get the idea and you get the feeling of how sensitive this little guy is. Look, I hope that helps, folks. I hope it really does help. I love our smoke detectors. I'll be putting these little guys in my house, that's for sure. Till then, make sure you change your batteries if they need a battery change. Actually, these ones here are 10-year lithium batteries, encapsulated, folks. So make sure when you do buy a smoke alarm for your home, make sure it's encapsulated so you don't have to worry about the battery. It's a fantastic idea. Okay, look, again, back to the point. Our vape e-cigarette detector. If you need it, grab it. Till then, be well, be safe, and have a great summer in 2022. See you later.